What is poppin' in my chopping my Bagel Bites? It is Mr. Bagel Bites here, bringing you another deck profile video. Sorry for the time in between uploads. It's been pretty hectic in the life of Mr. Bagel Bites, but I'm hoping to get back here soon, doing some One Piece and some Yu-Gi-Oh action. We went ahead, and if I have the right thumbnail up, we took the box tournament today. We went ahead and took Sanji to a nice solid 4-0, which was pretty exciting. We played round one. We played Smoker round one, the new red-green Smoker from OP10. We played Dofi because they're trying to ride out Dofi till it ends. Betty in round 4, which was really hard. Round 3 was I'm struggling to remember. It was yellow. I just remember it was it was an L. It was an L. But we fucking killed it. Sanji overperformed. Sanji was so good with the new OP10 card. Let's go ahead and get into the build here. Don't want to waste time too much. We're running 4 of the Searcher Nami from OP01, I believe. Yep, everyone knows her. She's been around forever. Super good card. Running 4 Otama, because we are running a little bit of a package to manipulate power in the set. So, and it's a 2K counter, which is solid. Really good card. 4 of the old Sanji, take a life, gain 2k, get 2 rested Dawn. We go ahead and make him rush. He's like a 2k 7 swinger. He is fantastic. The new Sanji from the new starter deck. This guy's fantastic. It's basically just running a 2-cost character that gives you Diabel Jamble. Your opponent can't block whatever character you select as long as the Straw Hat. This card is fantastic, and it's a 2k counter, and it's a body. So if you have the floating 2 Dawn just extra, you can go ahead and make him 5 as well, which is honestly super sweet. 4 of the new Sanji, the Nami body Sanji. So fantastic unit. 3 Dawn becomes a 6k character on your turn. So 3 Dawn, you have a 6k swing under Sanji leader with ability. And then if they KO this, because it's 3k on their turn, you get to draw a card. So it immediately replenishes itself, and you are just plussing hard. Fantastic card. 3 of the new Nico Robin. Really cool card. 4k, which kind of stinks, but give her 2 Dawn, and she can KO a character with 4k power or less, and is a 1k counter in hand. So for 3, you give her 2 Dawn, so on your like 5 Dawn turn, you can basically pop a lot of stuff. There's a decent amount of removal in this deck and some manipulation. Robin was really good. I resolved her quite a bit, actually. Robin was really good. I'm running 2 Zoro. The old Rush Zoro. So the reason being for this is sometimes I want to play multiple characters in a turn and I can't give multiple characters Rush. So if we have like a 3 Dawn character that already has innate Rush, it feels pretty good to be able to insulate with some of your other plays on like a 6 Dawn turn or like an 8 Dawn turn. Like we can give like the Robin 2k, give her Rush, swing 6, pop a character, and then drop Zoro in for a 5, which feels pretty good. I played higher, but I swapped a couple things around at the end. We played 1 of the 3-drop Tony Chopper, a blocker at 4k, which is pretty cool, and then on top of it, give 2 Dawn, it can minus 3k a guy. 4 of the new OP10 Tony Chopper, fantastic card. 4k Straw Hat, obviously, blocker, and then on your opponent's turn, gains 2k, and is also a 2k counter in hand. Everything about this card is fantastic. Very, very cool design card. Very big fan. 3 Brook from OP01. Old card, but if you don't know, attach a Dawn. When Brook swings, minus 2k power to 2 of your opponent's characters. Fantastic. Came up a lot. And it's a 1k counter in hand, which is really cool. So 4 drop, can immediately swing due to Sanji. If you have the 5 Dawn, you go ahead and swing. So 6, and then minus 2. And then you can mop up some of those characters really easy, which is really nice. 2 of the new Zoro. I was hit or miss on this card. I kind of like wish it wasn't a 4, but it is what it is because it is pretty good. You give 2 Dawn to it, it gains Rush. Irrelevant. You're just giving it Rush from Sanji. But if they do KO it, you go ahead and get to play a 6k or less Straw Hat character from your hand. Really, really cool card. I might bump it up. I kind of like it at 2, to be honest. We're playing 2 of the new Luffy from the structure deck as well. Rush, so it automatically has Rush, which is kind of cool. I hate that it's 5, but it is what it is. And then when attacking, you get to add a rested Dawn to one of your characters. So since so many of our characters need a Dawn, this kind of supplements the role that the Nami I was playing before in the deck played, where you can attach a Rested Dawn once per turn, so it kind of supplements that on his own. It's a pretty good target for the Zoro as well, obviously. 2 Pell. Not a Straw Hat card, so I'm not playing as many of these I want. These were, I believe, 1 Zoro, 1 Luffy. So I kind of cut those to 4, or 2 each, so 4, and then 2 Pell. Same basic effect as the Robin. It costs 2 more though, but it has 6k power, where if you have a Dawn when attacking, he can pop a 4k or less. So pretty cool. Yeah, so yes, it just gets to pop characters pretty easily, which is very, very nice. I'm playing one of the new Frankie. I opted to do the Frankie to have another name because I was trying to limit how many not Straw Hat names I had in the deck. Was pretty cool. I didn't see it today, but I don't mind it at 1. This could be something else, but I don't mind a 6k 8 drop. Like, it's a name and a 1k in hand. I think he's pretty cool. I could even see him going up in the count, honestly. More non-Straw Hat cards. We're playing 3 Wapul. Best card, GOAT card. You play this card, you're feeling pretty good. 6k 6 drop, also 1k in hand. If you give him a Dawn when attacking, which you can do on the same turn as played, obviously thanks to Sanji, you can give a character on your opponent's field minus 2k until the end of the turn and give himself plus 2k. So for 6, you're swinging 9 and minusing 2k, and then keeping 2k of that until your opponent's next turn. Super cool, super cool. One of the 8-drop Banish Luffy's, so he's 8-drop 9k, which is super cool, and he has Banish, so you can give him, since he's 8k, you can still give him the buff from Sanji to swing on turn 1. So he's at 9k 8-drop Rush with Banish, which is pretty cool. Another named target as well, for Nami and such. Super cool. I very much enjoyed him. We dropped 1 game, he got off a life relatively late in the game, and they just couldn't really out it because he's also huge. Rounding out the characters, we're playing 2 Monkey D Dragon. I think, honestly, I could even see me putting him back to 3, maybe cutting the Luffy. I just don't like having a lot of Straw Hat names. But he's really cool. Obviously, he has Rush, so you don't get the benefit of the leader, but you get to give 2 Rested Dawn to a character or leader, so you get to take advantage of that and put it on characters that need it, or just give your Sanji, like, fucking 2 Dawn to make him a 7k swing as well on the same turn as the 9k Rush Monkey D Dragon. Super cool card. We're playing 1 guard point. I cut this for Rad Beam kind of last minute because I wasn't getting low enough until like late game, and sometimes I wanted it to use it earlier. So having the 3k was actually pretty sweet. We messed with events quite a bit at the end, but I'm kind of happy with where it landed, and I think the 1 guard point is pretty great. I was very happy with the 1 guard point. We're playing 2 Divine Departure. So I have a reason for this. Okay. 1, the Gum Gum Mole Pistol is 4 Dawn and you get to remove, which is pretty cool. But for 6, you can pop a little bit higher. Your boat with 8k or less, which with your Reminisces, you're almost always getting. So even like the big characters for 6 Dawn, you can remove. So it's kind of like having a Red Rock in deck. And then it's also is a 1k counter, a 3k power for 1 Dawn if you use it as the counter instead of the main ability, which is basically more guard point. So it's guard point, but with more utility. I resolved this twice. Once against a blocker in... once against the red Sanji blocker in Smoker, and then I hit something else huge. I think it was a Rayleigh, which was just sick. So that was like really cool. And then to round it out, the 2 Gum Gum Mole Pistols. Super cool card out of the structure deck as well. So when it's activated, you give an opponent's character minus 5k power. It's a main ability. And then what's even cooler about it is if your opponent has if you have a character with a power of 6k or higher, which the Sanji is typically what's doing that, the 3-drop Sanji, you can just pop a character with 2k power or less. So a lot of your characters are minusing. Obviously, the Brook is minusing. There's the 1 Chopper in there as well. There's a bunch of stuff. And then the Gum Gum Mole Pistol just blops like basically anything. And with a minus 5k power, blops just about anything the opponent will put down. But I super enjoyed this deck. Let me know what you think down below. I think it has a lot of promise. There may be a couple things I might change, some ratios, but I was pretty happy with how it performed today. I don't mind a couple one-offs as long as they like are impactful, and I don't mind seeing them. Some cards I don't want to see in multiple, so it's nice to have like one-off cards for your off turns, like depending on if you're on curve or not, win the die roll and such. I went first every single game. Because I want to attack first. I just always want to attack first. And I basically reset any hand that I didn't see Sanji or Nami in. The 3K Sanji or the Nami Searcher. But super strong. I had a lot of fun. You get 5 life too on Sanji, which is fantastic. I'm so used to playing 4 life leaders that it's but having the 5 life mattered so much. But super enjoyed. If you liked, hit that like, subscribe button, stay up to date on Mr. Big Byte's content. Should be bringing you more content here soon now that life is a bit more managed. But thank you guys so much, and as always, I will catch you later.